Hello. Yo, what's going on, boys? It's TheLRB here, and welcome to my Smart Home Tours 2023. I do not own this home. I live with my family still, before you ask. But yes, I'm going to show you all the smart products we have in our home, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. I wanted this whole home to be sort of like a Google home. I don't f with any of the Alexa type you know what I mean? So yeah, we got a Google Home. First thing we got here is a smart doorbell. So this doorbell is called the Google Nest doorbell. It's the battery version, it's not the wired version. It's a very good doorbell. It can alert you when people are at the door, which is what a doorbell's supposed to do. It's also got a nice camera on it, so you can look into it at any time, any place, anywhere. It's a very good doorbell. I would recommend to anybody. The battery lasts around 2 to 3 months, depends on what settings you choose for it. And yeah, it can tell you who's at the door specifically if you buy Nest Aware. This is not sponsored, but if you get Nest Aware, it'll tell you who is at the door. So it'll say, if I ring the doorbell, it'll say Luke is at the door. Very good. Anyways, yes, doorbell, 10 out of 10. Anyway, so if you want to follow me into the living room, hey Google, turn on the light. Wow, would you look at that? In fact, every room in the house, except for the kitchen and the dining room, have smart lights. They're all smart light bulbs. So yeah, you can change the colors, you can change the brightness, you can do anything on them. It's very cool, very cool. And you can turn them on and off from your phone or the Google or whatever. So if you're halfway across the world and you thought, oh, I forgot to turn off the lights. Oh, I want to turn the light on so that, you know, people think we're home. You can turn it on from anywhere you want. So very cool, very nice. The living room, it's pretty nice in here. This is also where my mother sleeps because we kicked her out of the bedroom. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Also, what is also very special, look at the TV.
Overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean,
it's a bit of a shit TV, isn't it? Let me show you something a bit better. So, I built most of the things in this house, including desks, wardrobes, and also a home cinema. So obviously right here we have a motorized screen. It's very cool. If you want to pan over, just to, yeah, very cool, very nice, very nice. It's a lot better than a TV. It's about 6 times as big. But yeah, very cool. So we got this remote here to turn on the projector that's also mounted. So it takes literally a few seconds to warm up, which is pretty cool. If we just wait a second, we're going to be right there. Oh wait, I've not turned on the system. There you go. So all of the rooms that have TVs or projectors have Google TV. So it's basically a Google Chromecast that has Google TV built in, and you also get this lovely little remote. And you also get this lovely little remote. So it's got all the streaming services on it. This is currently logged into my mother's account because this is her. Also, this is also her bedroom. So you can also control any of the home from this remote as well. So I can say, turn off the lights. Let's redo that. Let's redo that. and then it does it. It's really delayed today. I'm not sure why, but it's normally absolutely fine. So you can watch anything you want on here. You got Netflix, Disney Plus, you got YouTube, you got all the good stuff. Literally everything you got built in on Google TV. Please sponsor me. So yeah, also turn the lights back on. What's also very cool about this is the speaker, the Chromecast, and the lights all know which room they're in. So when I say turn off the lights, it doesn't turn off any other of the lights in the rest of the house. It will just turn off the living room lights because I've set it up in the Google Home app, which I'll show you in a second. The Google TV is connected to a Yamaha surround sound system hi-fi type beat thing. We've got that. We've got a lovely subwoofer down there. We've got a lovely main speaker down there. And if you pan around the room, we've got some lovely surround sound that I've set up all by myself. I know the cables look a bit shit, but it's a home cinema, so who cares? But yeah, that's what we got. Very nice, very cool. Everyone's very happy with it so far, so that's good. So also, I've done some lovely cable management. If you look around the room here, I'm very big on cable management. As you can see, we've sort of covered up the cable mess under there, because there's too much shit under there. But very good. The Google TV is connected by Ethernet. I've run a cable all the way around into the actual router itself. So we've got the best internet connection possible for this, and fingers crossed I won't ever cut out. So yeah, there's that. There you go. So I can just flick that off. It'll turn off the hi-fi system. Double tap this, and it'll turn off the projector. Just press the up button right here, and it will slowly bring that back up. It takes 40 seconds up and down to do that, so it's not actually that bad. Okay. Another thing I forgot to say about the hallway is if you actually ring the doorbell, just like so, it will flash the lights. So anyone in the hallway, it will flash the lights in the hallways, and it will also alert every speaker in the house that someone's at the front doorbell. If it knows who you are, it will say Luke is at the front doorbell or Finn is at the front doorbell. So next we have the dining room. We don't have very many smart products in here, but we do have the CCTV system. Obviously, I will not be showing you anything that's being shown on screen. But yeah, we have an 8-camera CCTV system, which I set up on my own. I know that is a pain in the arse, and it was. So behind this monitor, we have the original Google Home, as opposed to the one that's in the living room, which is the Google Nest Mini, which is the most recent model, but this is the very first OG model. But the sound quality is very good, so we've thrown it in here. So at dinner time, we've just put the radio on. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. So that's all the smart products that's in here. Well, actually, I do have 2 of these lamps, which we have for spare at the moment in case we need them at any point, but these also have smart bulbs in them, so we can change the colors, brightness, etc. Right, if you follow me, before we go into the kitchen, we also have this cupboard, which actually stores all of my kit, my DJ kit, and also we got some broadcast kit in there. If you watch the Sundown show, a lot of that would not have been possible if I didn't have that kit, such as vision mixers. I have at least probably 50 HDMI cables in there. That's literally not an exaggeration, probably nearest to 100. But yeah, that's all being stored in there. So right here we do have, right, it's not the the permanent place for it, but we have this bag, and inside this bag is 7 sort of camcorder cameras with the charging cables, and I use this for my broadcasting kit. They have HDMIs on them, and they will hook up to a vision mixer that I have. Actually, I'll show you.
How much is this, Luke?
Telling you. All of those cameras hook up to this, which is called a vision mixer. Very specifically, this is the A10 Mini Extreme ISO. It's got all these HDMIs on the back of it. You throw the cameras into there, you output it into these 2 outputs, or you can plug a USB-C in there and it acts as a webcam. You can go live directly from this thing, and you can record directly from this thing. And what's cool about this one is that because it's the ISO model, when you plug in a SSD in here and you record, not only will it record the program output, so you choose what's being shown, not only will it record that, it will also record all the inputs separately, so if you want to go back and edit the show afterwards, you can. So that's pretty cool. It's a few £100 more, but I think it's worth it.
How much, Luke?
It wasn't worth it.
How much? 20 grand, by the way.
It was not 20 grand, it was 15. No, it wasn't 15 grand, mate. So, follow me into the kitchen. Hey Google, turn on the lights.
Turn on the lights.
Yes, so these are the only smart lights that are in here, but this is actually on a smart plug. So I have about, about 17 smart plugs, 5 of which aren't being used, but I use the smart plugs on things like these fairy lights here that aren't directly smart controlled. I've got one on this heater here, so I can turn on the heater from my phone whenever I want. Not that we need to, but it's there. And right here, I decided to treat my mother with a Google Nest Hub Max. It's obviously from Google, and you can control your whole home from here. So I can turn off the lights just like that, and I can flick them back on again. Or you can use your voice. It's up to you. The sound quality is pretty good. You can play music from here. You can watch YouTube, Netflix. You can watch things on here, believe it or not. Not that my mother has, so it's a bit of a waste of my money, but it's all good. There's also a built-in Nest Cam, similar to the doorbell, so I can check in at home whenever I want, and I can disrupt my mother while she's cooking. So let's flick that off. Oh, I need to show you something else that's pretty cool. What I can do, because every room has a smart speaker, every single room in the house has a smart speaker, what I can do is say, hey Google, broadcast, hello, how are we doing? And if you go into another room, hello, how are we doing? It will broadcast my message to the entire house, which is pretty cool, so mum doesn't have to shout anymore, but she still shouts. Anyway, I'm not going to show you what's in my siblings' rooms. They both have a Google Nest Mini, which is what was in the living room. And they both have a Google TV Chromecast with the remote, obviously. My sister has a HD one, she has a HD TV. But my brother's got a 4K one because he's planning to get a 4K TV very soon, which is pretty good. So more pixels and stuff like that. That was nutty as fuck, bro. They've also both got smart lights, similar to what is right there. And as you can see, it's very bright. It's like a normal light, except you can change the colors, brightness, and etc. So, if you want to look at this real quick, so you can see on my Google Home app, these are all the devices that's in my home. Obviously, as you can see, most of them are in my room, and these are just spare things that aren't online. So if I select the hallway lights, for example, so we can select the color. So if we wanna have a nice little purple, yeah, we can hit a little purple.
Oh.
It's more pinky, but we can set it to that if we want. We can have a nice little blue, nice little green, nice little red if you want to have sex in the hallway, or you can just have it as white, like we normally do. I've set these actually up on timers so that when it starts getting dark, these will turn on, which is pretty cool. And obviously, as you saw, when you ring the doorbell, it will do that flickery thing and then it will go back to normal. But yeah, as I said, you can control the entire smart home, including the TV, smart plugs, and the lights with this, if you really want to. And also you can see all the camera feeds and stuff like that as well. So the final room that has a smart product in it is actually the bathroom. I know what you're thinking, why have you got a smart product in the bathroom? I'll show you. You got to do this manually, you got to turn the lights on manually. Very weird, very old fashioned, I don't like it. Obviously, as you can see, the bathroom is very nice, very good for pissing and showering.
And what else?
I don't do that, I'm a Christian.
No, you don't shit.
Oh, right, yeah, shit, yes, yeah. We have the original Google Home Mini right there. It's, oh, hello. It used to be in my old room, but yeah, now it's in the bathroom because we upgraded everything, obviously. There is a bit of a problem with it where you can't turn it up above 60% volume, otherwise it turns off, but I've set up a protocol where if you do set it above 60% volume, it will do this.
Make sure this speaker isn't set above 60% volume.
See, I'm smart like that. I'm like the blue-haired Tony Stark. So that is the end of the smart home tour. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, make sure you punch that like button and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you a little... What? What, my room? You don't want to see my room. It's messy as fuck, bro. I'm not showing you my room.
Yo guys, it's me, Temno. Today we're going to be filming a video. I'm sure this will be in the video somewhere. Because Luke loves me.
You what?